for about whatever time we have, we will talk about how do we awaken the giant that we have within, the power of Almighty that is within, to overcome any kind of incident, situation or crisis that we have without actually going into a crisis mode. And this is an example that we will talk about. The incidents that we will talk about is, you have a pointer, please? You have a pointer?
There's no pointer here.
Okay, thank you. This is about my going through the entire stage that I had about carcinoma, which was on the second stage, and it was detected on the 10th of February. Well, I am a consultant, I am a speaker, I keep on traveling, and there was a date on the 13th and the 14th February. Well, we did a complete strategic kind of workshop in Alibag, which involved about 16 to 17 hours of intense debate and discussion with the top management of the company. That is the 3 days difference that I had. And from 27th February to 10th of March, we conducted 13 workshops on performance management system, which was again considered to be a very lengthy workshop where any speaker has to speak for a lot of time. 16th March, I got myself operated under Dr. De Cruz, and this was a known case of malignancy. 17th April to 29th May, we went into IMRT, which is again giving radiation. And on 14th of August, I was speaking in Siliguri on adversity management. Okay. So this is the life case that I will be talking about. Doctor had told me that probably after operation you would speak, but you would manage to communicate. And from that day till now, it has been more than 500 speaking assignments that I might have taken.
Very good.
So this is where it is. So thank you very much. So this is where it is. So I was here to attend a EFT kind of talk, and then they asked me as to why don't you you share your experience as to what it is. Well, I'll go a little background also, because everyone, God forbid, everyone doesn't have that, but they will have some kind of crisis, some kind of situation. How that you awaken within you the power of you to overcome anything that happens to your life. So this talk would be more on those terms rather than on one. Phases is there would be any incident. The first thing that you have to do is accept the facts. And many times people run away from the facts. They become fearful. And fear has two meanings to it. Fear, F-E-A-R, fear everything and run, or face anything and rise. So we will talk about face anything and rise rather than fear anything and run. This is another situation. This is not a crisis. Anything that has happened to you is just a situation. And any situation that has happened to you, you have an equal opportunity of coming higher to that situation and resolving that. Every situation is created for you to move one step ahead in life. So that is the basic primer that one has to look in for. Well, going through the treatment, there are a few things that you have to take care of. You have to manage your finance. Believe me, you have to do a little kind of search here or there, and you will find that everything is within your budget. We go to 5-star deluxe hotels, hospitals, they quote a rate and we get, shattered and battered. You come to another place, you will find that the same thing can be done at the same kind of doctor, the same competency of doctor within 1/10 of the cost. Do a little research. Don't go by hearsay. Talk to 3-4 hospitals you will look into. Follow the treatment regime. If you are going to the treatment, whichever kind of treatment you are going to, follow the regime completely. Don't try to interfere thereafter. Do something from homeopathy, take something from allopathy, move something from Ayurveda. Whichever you do, complete the treatment, and probably then you can have a supplementary treatment. Keep your body alkaline. All these diseases that we have, acidic body is the favorite thing that they want to have. The more acidity your body has, those cells, they are very, very happy because they have a lot of things to eat and to destroy you. You have something yet to achieve in life. Please look at a distance, that there are many things yet to achieve in life which you haven't achieved. Don't give up. When I was young, not young, say about 30, 35, I had read a book by Viktor Franklin, Man's Search for Meaning.
Very good.
That man was in a concentration camp during Nazis movement, and he survived a concentration camp in Germany. He was a doctor in Poland. He was picked up and he was moved to a concentration camp. Concentration camp was in World War II, where they put all the people in the gas chambers to die. This man, when he came to concentration camp, he laid 3 objectives for him. And the first 2 would be very, very thing. He had yet to do something in life. He had done some research, the research was yet to complete. The second thing, he said, let me be on the concentration camp and learn the psychology of this concentration camp. And the third thing that he talked about, this is a place where I can be used to the people and teach them as to how to overcome the burden of this concentration camp. It's a beautiful book. After treatment, forget that anything had happened to you and live a healthy life. It was an incident. You have malaria, you have typhoid, you have flu, you have something. So this was also one of them. There's nothing great or nothing this thing about. So move about there. Well, a little kind of background that we will give you. In terms of the first thing that happens is an incident. That incident, when is not controlled, takes a form of a situation. Incident is 1 minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It lingers a little longer. It becomes situation. It is moving, beyond you. It becomes a problem. Or it is not within your reach, and you have to attend it. It becomes a problem, and it is a critical problem when there is a lot of energy which is going to it, and it is a crisis when you have already given up your hope. It's all within you how you are reacting to a situation. Situation remains the same. Someone feels little this thing, they feel that it is beyond me. The other feels, come high. Other feels that it is within mine. So please look at a situation as a situation, incident as an incident, and please don't put the alarm bell before you have even gone and done a little small thing about it. Because if you are under a reactive mode, what will happen? You would, your God-given power of discriminatory intellectual power reduces, and you are not being able to take your decision. Your decisions are based on others' influences. Don't let that happen. Because till the time you are calm and composed, you are going to take wonderful decisions, because anyway, all of us are kids of the same God, or same universe, or same power, and He has given, like we treat our children alike, He has given all the kind of power to all of us alike. There's abundance all around. What happens? We resist, and we don't, we resist ourselves, and we don't want that abundance. So, allow yourself. It's another incident that has happened to you. Go ahead. Well, this is the simple behavior. What is the thoughts that we have? When there is a positive thoughts, we are feeling happy. And when we feel happy, what happens? We go and have a treat. Nahi? Birthday, enjoy yourself. Marriage, काम बहुत करना पड़ता है ना. बेटी की शादी में बहुत काम करनी पड़ती है, बहन की शादी में बहुत काम करनी पड़ती है, हम थकते नहीं हैं. We still have the energy. Go back to your office and there is a, your boss is not on a very nice mood, he is very upset, and there is a small little task that has come to you, and suddenly you say, oh, I don't know, every time I do something they give me something more. When we believe that we can't do it, there is feeling of I am not okay, and your action and behavior is negative. So I just wanted to give it, and it is based upon your past experience. What is your past experience been? It's based upon the attitude that you have. I will do it. I believe in myself. And the third is based on the values that you care. Do you respect people? If you respect people, believe me, your kind of thought process, your kind of mental, this thing is very good. If your integrity within yourself, lot many times we do not have integrity to ourselves only. We try to lie within ourselves. So respect responsibility and take responsibility. This is, there is a lot of study which is done on the placebo and nocebo effect. He says that you think you can, you will be able to do it. But if you think that you won't be able to do it, you will never be able to do it. It is your thought process which gets you the results. And this has plays a very, very important role in psychology. And there is something which is known as help. We are helpless. Learned helplessness. We give up. अरे नहीं होगा, हमसे नहीं होगा. It's impossible. So that learned helplessness gives it. And I'll tell you a story, I was there for my biopsy. And unfortunately my wife is here today. That day I didn't take her along. And I went alone. When I was for my biopsy, I was there almost, I had got a feeling from my doctors that, look, boy, you are in a trouble. So I was prepared for it. And there's a small little guy, 11, 12 years old. And his father was there. And his father was frantically calling everyone possible in the world कि यार पूरे जमात को बोलो कि आज इसके लिए, that was a Friday, आज इसके लिए ईश्वर से, अल्लाह से ये दुआ मांगे कि इसको कुछ ना हो. he hadn't even stepped inside the doctor's cabin. He was just waiting outside the doctor's cabin, and he had already created a kind of, learned helplessness that, look, nothing can happen. To start with, I had a determined wife. She was very, very determined that, look, come what may, nothing is going to happen. And the best thing is, she refused to give up. Anyone said anything, she said, okay, don't worry, I am there. So that is the attitude. And with that attitude, I think that was a great kind of social help that I had. Source of constant motivation. There were times when I thought that एक आध assignment छोड़ दूंगा ना. No, it's not the question of money that you are going now. It's a question of belief that you can do it and you have the strength to do it. Believe me, it requires a lot of strength to talk from morning to evening on a subject. And 2 days, one day prior to my getting hospitalized, I had that kind of assignment, and she used to give morning some juice, some wheat grass, alkaline juice. The entire composition of this thing had changed. My food, took excellent care, made sure that I was taken care of. Always talked and behaved positive.
Appreciate, acknowledge it.
Yeah, thank you. I always acknowledge it. Always talked and behaved positive in and around. I don't know what she did, but believe me, within that period of the entire thing, she did not allow anyone who had a negative kind of thought to even talk to me. Or she used to sit, in the drawing room. Very few people knew about it anyway. I made sure that I kept it at the bay with with many of the people, because I personally never wanted to get that learned helplessness. I wanted to be away from that. And there was a lot of faith, hope and love that she gave me. Along with my kids, my elder daughter was here. Younger was anyone in hospital, in hostel, and that was the final year of BA. So the family took a great care, and I am grateful to them. Let's look at how did we move around from a mental frame. I'll talk about 4 frames rather: the mental, the physical, the emotional, and the spiritual alignment that we did. And then probably thereafter we can look at for physical. I would allow her to talk for some time, because she would be able to tell you what are the alkaline foods and what are the acidic foods and so on and so forth. Mental and emotional, emotional and spiritual I will talk about. See, always remember, mind is the doer. Mind is the doer, and your organs are just the follower. So if you can keep your mind intact, and the best way to do is ponder on the past success. All of us are very, very successful in life. There's not a single one sitting in this room that they are not successful, otherwise they wouldn't have come here. But we don't want to have that gratitude within us. We don't want to be like an achievement. We think that if we think about our achievement, what others will think about it. They will think nothing. You are all magnificent, and give that magnificence to your mind at that particular point of time. The mind reacts and aligns itself to that magnificence that you give during the time when it requires the most of the energy for you to move forward. Set your own thinking time. Please take your own time. 1 hour, 2 hours a day. You don't have to talk to anyone. You think within yourself. You do a little meditation. Probably you will review a future success story. This I have learned from that book, Man's Search for Meaning. look for a future success story. What is that, you are going to, what is your motivation that you're looking for? And people do, they are motivated to do only two things. Two things only motivate to do them. One is if they believe that they can do it. Second is if they see that the outcome is more than the effort that they put. So have a success story. What are the few things that you have to do, spending that you have to do, and no one else can do without you. Create that success story that will help you to move further. Identify high priority desired outcomes. What are the few desired outcomes you have? And over here, the most desired outcome is to get healthy back normal. Like this is one of the things that will happen. So how fast I can move back to my normalcy? Use strength and passion, your passion, to move ahead. Don't fear. Act out of love. God has helped us. God has given us all the power of love to do what we want to. Be in flow. When you're in flow, time passes very well. And take care of your health. Lead your strength. Stop worrying. You don't have to worry about anything. It will go. Take care and it will go. Slow things down and be calm. 18 hours, 17 hours, slow it down. That's the time for you to come back to 8 hours or 7 hours or 6 hours. Slow it down. Slow yourself down. Don't take too many things at a time. Develop the mental certainty. You need to listen, effectively learn from the situation. What is that you're learning from the situation? And believe me, she knows few of my clients, and they think that after my recovery probably I have become much better than what I was in the past. There are a lot of things, positive things that have come, the positive kind of changes that have come, and probably the strength have also gone up. Develop clarity of thoughts and sincerity of expression. Please, the more flow you want to be, the more kind of natural being you want to be, the better it is. And overcome fear-based thoughts. Nothing is going to happen. There are a lot of things that have happened anyway. So fear, you don't have to fear everything and run. You have to face everything and rise. This is the mental kind of thing that we have to look in for. In physical, we look at make your body from acidic to alkaline. Do some physical exercise, meditation, appropriate clothing and this thing. You go to see, the first time the person comes in these kind of hospital, they are well dressed. And after 3-4 times, they will wear those clothes which are probably they were there and they were already there, they wanted to discard them. I don't know why they come like that. No, they will have their half beard grown, as if everything. No, your physical appearance is what your entire mind is. The change, there is something which is known as archetypes. They make you physically be so to change your mind. There's a lot of work in psychology which has been done on that. And proper rest and sleep. So that is very, very important, that proper rest and sleep that you have to. How to take care of your physical being. I invite my wife, she will talk about it to a little extent, and she will tell all of you as to how she helped me do that. Just one second.
It's okay? Good afternoon. I will tell you how I managed the diet, which is how I managed the diet, because diet is very important. Our body constantly works acid and alkaline effect, which are in our blood, that pH value rating is from 0 to 14, and human body has the pH value of 7.35 to 7.45. There are acids in our body, in our solar plexus, in our Manipur chakra. We have chakras from root chakra to crown chakra, Sahasrara chakra, this is Bro chakra, this is known as Agya chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, Anahat chakra, Manashi chakra, that's solar plexus, this is Manipur chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, and the root chakra is known as Mooladhara chakra. All chakras have pH blood levels, and our human tendency is on alkaline side. But when we eat food, by eating, the digestion process starts, and after the digestion process complete, there are certain acids which comes out, such as bile juices, pancreatic juices, all glands secrete some or the other juices which are basically HCl, hydrochloric acid. If we go on a diet which is acidic, then we will make our whole body acidic. And cancer cells loves fat cells, acidic cells. To keep our body alkaline, we have to take alkaline food as much as we can. Nowadays, when we go to any shop and we buy some packets. Behind the packet, there are nutritional values. And we see on those values, one product, I saw potato wafers, MSG, it's written, monosodium glutamate. They put monosodium glutamate for the longevity of the product, and we have developed some taste buds, but it is very harmful. For alkaline diet, we can take raw food, we can take wheatgrass juices. There are many fruits and vegetables which gives alkaline effect to our body. If we make 80% of our body alkaline, then we don't invite any disease. But cancer cells loves acidic food, acidic body and acidic cells. By taking white flour, white bread, there are certain ingredients which we cannot alter or which we don't want to alter because we have developed already all those taste buds. But there are procedures how to make our body alkaline. There are procedure number 1 is, if we have a normal blood pressure, if you have low or high blood pressure also, there are procedures for that. But if we have a normal healthy body, take half teaspoon of baking soda in 8 to 10 ounce of water, plain water, tap water. You can drink twice a day. to keep your body alkaline. Your body becomes 80% alkaline by taking this twice a day. I did it each and everything what I am telling you with him. Then we shifted all those kinds of oil. We don't use refined oil of any kind. Use avocado oil, use flaxseed oil, use olive oil. Avocado oil, flaxseed oil is only for dressing purpose. But you can cook olive oil. You can cook your khana in olive oil, flaxseed oil. Then there is pumpkin seed oil. There are numerous oil. You can add whole grain food. You can add potassium diet also. You can eat raw honey, organic honey with a lukewarm water and as much as fresh lime water. All these things give effect, alkaline effect to our body, and if our body is 80% alkaline, we don't invite any disease, not only cancer, not only this carcinoma, but if we have nausea feeling, if we have vomiting, if we are anxious, anxiety is there, then also this liquid helps. Then one should go for regular morning evening walk, physical active, rather you can say you have to change your lifestyle to live a normal healthy life. Pranayam, that is breathing exercises. Why our cells start decaying? Because we don't give enough oxygen to those cells. We are accustomed, I am talking to you, we are accustomed of certain type of breathing. While talking to you, I am breathing, because if I am not, I am dead. But in doing pranayam, we breathe through channels, Ida Pingla and Sushumna Nadi. There are 72 crores, 72 lakh, 10,210 nadis in a human body. We only and only energize all those nadis by doing breathing exercises, otherwise we cannot. We inhale, we take oxygen. We are accustomed to certain type of breathing, but when we do pranayam, there are three lobes. There are three, you can say, in lungs there are three layers of lungs, upper, medium and lower, and there is alveoli. In alveoli, exchange of gases takes place, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Once we inhale oxygen, by the time of exhaling, we exhale carbon dioxide. We not only exhale carbon dioxide, but we exhale all our negativity, all our negative thoughts, and we take positive effects of our breathing. When we have the capacity with ourselves, why we go, why we wait, why we go to a doctor when we have within us to heal ourselves? I treated one person, his friend's father. He was diabetic and he lost his vision from both eyes. I taught him for 15 days and I told him, do it twice a day. He did it 1.5 hours in the morning. I used to do him 1.5 hours with him in the morning. Then I come home and he was at his own and he was doing 1.5 to 2 hours in the afternoon or at night. Within 15 days of period, he was reading a Marathi article. He called me that due to this pranayam, I came to my granddaughter's wedding. This gives us tremendous energy.
Which pranayam?
There are 7 pranayam for each and everyone, but there are time limits. For these cancer patients, Brastika pranayam one should do for 5 minutes. Anulom Vilom for 20 minutes. Kapalbhati you can do for 5 to 7 minutes. There are certain asanas also, which I am going to come on 7th or 8th of November to do asana and pranayam to teach and to show you which pranayam is for which disease and how much one should go for that. So I did all these things with him, and right now he is physically fit and fine.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
How we know that our body is how much acidic or alkaline?
There are pH testers. There are pH testers in the market, which you can go to any pathology lab, any good pathology lab. If you ask for the pH testers, they will give you. Otherwise, you can buy a litmus paper, put a drop of blood on the litmus paper. If it turns blue to red, then you have an acidic body.
Even by saliva also.
No, blood is you can get more purity and accuracy with the blood. Saliva is alkaline, but see, people tell me that lemon is acidic. Lemon is acidic, but when it touches to saliva and with other juices, it becomes alkaline. Soda is also not alkaline. Amla juice is purely alkaline. Amla juice, wheatgrass juice, orange juice, watermelon juice or melon family, berries family are highly alkaline. The best alkaline is wheatgrass juice. It has a rating of 12.5. And apple cider vinegar, its rating is 11.5. It's the highest. You can add apple cider vinegar half teaspoon plus lemon juice half teaspoon in 8 ounces of water and drink it thrice a day. You can do it very easily. One more therapy which I tried on my daughter, not only acidic alkaline but to detoxify your body. Detoxification is also very necessary nowadays when we get pollution from everywhere. Take a bunch of coriander leaves, wash it, chop it, boil one vessel, say about 15 to 20 glasses of water, boil it, put the chopped coriander leaves in that water, and after it cool down, you can strain it and drink it the whole day. But on that day, don't eat any solid food, only liquid. Milk is highly not, you can't say milk is alkaline. Milk is less acidic because its rating is 6. Water is neutral, its rating is 7. So using curd, I won't say it's good. You can mix water, make it as a chas and you can have. But this works tremendously to detoxify your body. Your coriander leaves or parsley leaves or lalfa sprouts, all these things gives alkalinity to our body.
Baking soda, you said how much?
Half teaspoon of baking soda. If you don't have any kind of blood pressure, normal. If you have low or high blood pressure, you can go for lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. half teaspoon of baking soda in 8 to 10 ounce of water. Drink twice. It gives you alkaline effect.
Same half of twice, once or same twice.
1 spoon in a day.
1 spoon in a day. Half teaspoon. Half teaspoon of baking soda in 8 to 10 ounce of water.
Water, that is one dose. That is one dose.
One dose. Yeah, one dose. Take it twice. You can make your body alkaline, because cancer cell love fat cell, and when acid is inside our body, by eating, when complex food changes into a simple, when the chain process sucrose to glucose, and when sugar is there, we get acidity, and acid is inside our solar plexus, because exchange of food. And see, we shouldn't mix the food with banana. If you want banana to be on an alkaline side, take a ripe banana which we throw in our dustbin. एकदम पक जाता है और ब्राउन हो जाता है तो हम फेंक देते हैं. That is the alkaline banana. Don't go for green or yellow or lavish looking bananas. All these things I tried on him. That is why I am talking to
How
you.
often we can get to check this, keep on checking that our body is acidic?
Twice a year.
Twice in a year?
Yeah,
Then
twice a
we can keep on checking.
But you have to change your diet.
But how long it will last, we don't know.
What?
The effect of the cleanse.
Initially you can do it within a period of 3 months, but you have to be very strict. Not only diet alone can't help you.
Reading should be how much, like 7 you said?
7.35 to 7.45.
That is ideal.
That is ideal, a healthy human body.
Can you suggest some vegetables which you can eat raw?
Which you can
Eat raw.
see. You can eat spinach, you can eat mushrooms, you can eat broccolis, you can eat tomatoes, you can eat parsley, you can eat celery, you can eat lalfa sprouts, you can eat mung sprouts, you can eat pumpkin seeds, you can eat flax seeds. You can make a flaxseed powder of flaxseed, alsi, and make it a chutney. You can eat raw onion, you can eat garlic. All vegetables, as much as, if steamed vegetables are there or raw or steamed, if we put oil, you can put oil for as a dressing, on a dressing basis. Don't fry or stir, because then we damage all the nutritional value of all these stuff.
And we add trans fatty acid also.
Yeah, because see, in you can check with Safola oil. All the oils are same. Only hydrogen which inside the oil, hydrogen and carbon. In some oil, carbon is more, hydrogen is less. In some oil, hydrogen is less, carbon is more. Unsaturated fat and polyunsaturated fat. We have to look in for these two things. Monounsaturated fat is olive oil, avocado oil, pumpkin seed oil, flaxseed oil. We get olive oil for dressing purpose also, and we get olive oil for cooking purpose also. Extra, these flaxseed oil, avocado oil, pumpkin seed oil are extra virgin oil, and we use it for dressing purpose. You can cook in olive oil. Olive oil बहुत कम लगता भी है और एक टेस्ट भी डेवलप हो जाता है. थैंक यू.
on the emotional front, the first thing that you have to do is you have to believe in yourself. If you have a belief, everything takes care of it. So don't believe वो कहता है, मैं कहता हूँ. Keep a vigil eye to your internal whispers. Internal, we talk ourselves within ourselves, and usually 70% of the world, 70%, this is the statistics which have come, we have a negative dialogue when we talk within ourselves. Keep those negative dialogues out. Your internal whispers which says nahi hoga, it all comes to your subconscious mind. Enhance diminished self-esteem. You're magnificent. Believe me, all of us are magnificent, and if we can believe that we are magnificent, then we don't have to have a diminished belief that what it is. Stop buying anyone's low negative opinion. Don't ask for opinion. The worst is people come, अरे उसको ऐसा हुआ था, and उसने ये डॉक्टर से करवाया था, and 2 साल के बाद तो ठीक था, then again he had to got operated, and second time he didn't survive. You are half. You move into half kind of fear. Eliminate timidity from your life once and for all. You can do it. You can do it. Believe me, you can do it. This I have learned from my 30 years of experience. I started working at the age of 17 as a trade apprentice with Tata Steel, Jamshedpur. And funny thing, the first job was to carry ladder for my mechanic and put the ladder for him, and he would change the bulb. That is what on the cycle. And at the age of 36, I became a vice president of India's largest company. So, you have the tenacity. Only thing is, awaken the giant. That's where it is. Maintain self-confidence, self-inspired, live up your values. Please, for heaven's sake, everything you can give up, but don't give your values, however difficult time you are going through. It pays you in the long run. If you respect others, others will respect you. God will also respect you, and He will also come to your help when you require the most. Testing time, and we tend to lose our values. Integrity, responsibility, these are the kind of values please look into. Otherwise, self-inspired, communicate candidly, be very open, and don't try to mean something and communicate something different. And these are things that we learned a very, very different. Have confidence, concentration, focus. Channelize time in the area of core desire and passion. And during that time, I had a long-term desire of learning, vocal singing. And I could never do it in my life. I bought harmonium twice. It's still lying. But this was the time when I said, no, let me go through it. And from after this entire incident, I make it a point that Sunday morning, come whatever may, I go to my harmonium class and I learn all those Sare Gama Pada Nisa. So that's the core desire. And this desire, my core desire, tongue twisting, the amount of tongue twisting that I had, I used to tell my teacher, Guruji we call him, and I said, the first thing that he gave me is on a Sangeet. I said, मेरे से होता नहीं है. बोला मेरे से होता नहीं है कि तुम करना नहीं चाहते हो. And today, when I sing very nicely. Can you hear it? Oh, definitely. I'll show show you. Spiritual, always believe in something superior to you and align your goals something onto this thing. Still, I have my Guruji, I keep him all along. The most difficult times, I go for a lecture, I go for him, I just do one thing. I take his photograph, I tell him that, look, I as a physical human being, I have come here, now you take charge of this podium. And believe me, now God has been great to me. I have spoken almost in any kind of national, international forums, and in front of thousands of people, and He has taken care of. So if you align your goal, if you align yourself with someone similar or superior goal, spend some time, have a little focus, do a little meditation. No, she talked about chakras. Give the energy of chakra. Yesterday, we were there, and an American was talking to us on chakras, and he was giving us, on chakras, which has come from India, and they have mixed up with little science, and they talk about it. They are taking advantage.
Knowledge and given back to us.
No, they are taking advantage of it. We have forgotten it. And he was, he made a very good, he made a very good comment yesterday. He said that these chakras, when they are deprived of oxygen, or when a lot of oxygen is being taken from there, a lot of energy is being taken from there, what happens? They turn to shrink. And when they shrink, naturally there is a blockage of energy, and when there is a blockage of energy, your carbon dioxide goes over there, and the pesticide that is there, it doesn't get oxygen, so it tries to take oxygen from your neighbors, then neighbors is little deprived, and so what happens, the entire it's contagious, so what happens, you get a disease. So that's where it is. Social setup, we talked about it. Please don't discuss your problem with everyone. Make a little, this is, because unnecessarily kind of unwanted, not qualified comments can do a harm to you, especially, during these times. So don't take comments from everyone. You have proper physician, you have proper counselors, go to them, they will talk to you, and believe me, they are very good when they surround yourself with positive minded people. And control influx of relatives and sympathizers. I'll tell you this, I know it's against our culture, but there's a double kind of sword that happens. A lot of people come, so your entire family is there to take care of their needs. So your needs get a little kind of hampered. Second, what happens when sympathizers come, they will always relate this to some or the other kind of story, and many of them are not trained not to talk negative things in front of a patient. They will tell the patient that what has happened to them, how did they go, all kind of stories. So be away from the stories. Get out for entertainment and enjoy yourself. Go to temple, go to church, go to masjid, go for a movie. If you haven't gone for a movie, go for a movie. I never go for a movie. During that time, I purposely went to see few movies. So that is a great thing that you should go outside. Your body.
Nowadays, very expensive, not affordable.
You can see. You can see on your laptop also.
Also see that.
Okay. Okay, or you can go out, you can go out somewhere. You don't have to take a cab, you can buy a railway ticket of 10 rupees and you can go out somewhere. Go to National Park, go to see, the lions and the tigers and the tigress of the world. There's a lot of enjoyment that you
Even if you change the pattern, that also helps.
yes, that helps. One thing that has been, I'll tell you one thing that has happened. Now I get up very early. Earlier I used to get up about 6 o'clock, 5:30. Today I get about 4:35. I do my meditation, I do my yoga, I do my pranayama, I do my early morning walk. Probably I've shifted the newspaper down a little. Okay, that is a little down the day. And by 10 o'clock, 10:30 I am in my office. The entire day I can talk to you. I have the energy to talk up till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night and move myself. I really do what I enjoy doing. As you travel on the life's way, which its many ups and downs, remember it's quite true to say one smile is worth a dozen frown. Among the world's expensive thing, a smile is very cheap, and when you smile, give a smile away, you get one back to keep. With this, I end my talk. I wish you that all a very happy smile.
Thank you.
And I give you all the smile that I can, and I expect all the smiles from you back, so that it gives us the kind of distinct power to move ahead. Yes, any kind of questions?
Mishraji, good that with your own determination and the family support, you have come